आनंद के प्रदाता, हे स्नेह शक्ति दाता, अव्यक्त बाप दादा सादर पधारिए।
जैसे वो रंग दिखाई देते हैं ना, चिन्हों के रूप में रंग दिखाई देते हैं, ऐसे आप डायमंड खटखट क्रिस्टल तो चलते फिरते आप द्वारा अष्ट शक्तियों की किरणें की अनुभूतियों कोई को आपसे शांति शक्ति की फीलिंग है, कोई को आपसे निर्णय करने की शक्ति की फीलिंग है, कोई से क्या शक्तियों की फीलिंग। आप जितना ज्यादा अभ्यास करेंगे, मानो अभी कल से नया वर्ष भी शुरू होगा और डायमंड जुबली भी शुरू। तो कल से अर्थात पहला मास जो जनवरी है, उस एक मास में आप फरिश्ता रूप में अभ्यास करेंगे और दूसरा मास आएगा, उसमें आपका अभ्यास और बढ़ेगा। तीसरे मास में और बढ़ेगा और जितना जितना बढ़ता जाएगा ना, उतना उतना आप द्वारा औरों को महसूस होंगे। समझा?
प्यारे अपने परम धाम को छोड़कर प्रेम में नेम अपने सभी तोड़कर आप बाबा है आए हमारे लिए, स्वर्ग सौगात लाए हमारे लिए। प्यारे
बाप दादा की बात याद रखना, भूल नहीं जाना। अच्छा,
Om Shanti. Use every treasure in a worthwhile way and become an embodiment of success. Ignorant of the knowledge of desires. In order to be constantly successful and to be an embodiment of success, make your stage that of being ignorant of the knowledge of desires. If you are not an embodiment of success, you will not be able to make the thoughts of other souls successful. Those who are not full will definitely have desires, because it is only when you become complete that you have the stage of being ignorant of the knowledge of desires. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Avekti Parivar. Today's day 6. Use every treasure in a worthwhile way and become an embodiment of success. Today's topic: ignorant of the knowledge of desires. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti. Everyone is okay. Everyone is well. Yeah, enjoying Baba's Avyakti signals. We are going deeper and deeper. What is success? How to be successful? But also how to use everything in a worthwhile way. It's not kind of giving, just giving. Sometimes we think giving is making it, use it in worthwhile way. But giving at the right time in a right way to the right person. So today's homework is very interesting, and that is to be free from the knowledge of desires. We have to look at our heart. What are desires in the heart? Gross desires, subtle desires, spiritual desires, physical desires, facilities, comforts. So many different kinds of desires. Someone was asking, what is the difference between wishes and wish and desire? I think it should be almost same. But like I have good wishes for someone, or some soul say, send your good wishes. Are they different from desires? It's not I have good wishes for some souls or certain souls, but good wishes for everyone. And desire will be for few souls. I want this soul to be this. I want this one to reach to that stage. So that's desire. But I want well-being of everyone. I want to have feelings of mercy for everyone. Like God, Baba. want every child to be worthy, want every child to use everything in worthwhile way. And he will not just for few souls. So when it comes to wishes, it's not when it's someone's birthday celebration, you will wish that soul, and other soul celebrating, you don't. So good wishes are for everyone, everyone's benefit, but desires are for limited. I want this soul or this relative to become Baba's child, or many desires. So at least internally think, check yourself and make yourself free. No, it's whatever Baba wants, whatever is in drama will happen. Because if I try to get something for someone, how that karmas get involved. But if that soul make efforts and have elevated actions, then fortune will be created. Baba even doesn't interfere in anyone's karmic account. So how can we do that, right? So it's a very interesting thought, and that is, in order to be constantly successful and to be embodiment of success, in order to be constantly successful and to be an embodiment of success, make you a stage that of being ignorant of the knowledge of desires. Yeah, pure thought will be there, but that's again not desire. So Baba is saying that those who are not full will definitely have desires, because it is only when you become complete, you have the stage of being ignorant of the knowledge of desires. Do I have to become full, or I am full? So, yes, we have to become complete. But actually, as God's children, we have all the treasures. We are the masters. So, being master, you could also be full. So, one is what we call it reclaiming your stage. That's what you are. You just claim it. And other one is becoming embodiment. So it's very interesting, how do we understand myself? Am I full, or I have to become full? I always feel that being God's child, each one of us, we are full. Each one of us, we are full. It's only you become aware, I am peaceful. So even the sanskars emerge and you get disturbed or upset. But some deeply within, you are aware of your fullness. So become full and free from desires is our homework. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti, Didi.
Om Shanti, Om Shanti.
Om Shanti, Avyakti Parivar. It's been a long time since I came like this into the gathering. And I was thinking the other day, Didi, you said the best greeting is Om Shanti, given everyone's time zone. I think it's morning for you, it's evening yesterday here, but I realized every day, Avyakti Parivar is global. So every day, I think all the different souls of the family are in different time zones. So should be Om Shanti every day. So I don't know if this is being ignorant of the knowledge of desires, but I have a true confession. I was actually thinking the last few days, every now and then I like to just connect with you and just exchange greetings. And I was really feeling the last few days, I would love to just have a moment of greetings with you. And I thought, but it's not possible, you're in Madhuban. And then I get this note from Sister Bhumi saying, can you come and just be here? And I was like, wow. So I don't know if that's a desire or what that is, or a pull, but I'm very thankful to be able to say hello to you today. It's very precious. So
Om Shanti. I don't think it's a desire because at confluence stage, this spiritual love, connection, communication is very, very important, and the need of the soul. Like you feel that pull to be together. So don't think it's a desire and let it, be suppressed. No. See, if it was a pure thought, that's why it got immediately fulfilled, right? You had to make no effort.
Yeah, very great fortune. And with that, I've been really feeling the fragrance of Madhuban coming through seeing you there. So that's good fortune too. I don't know if you talked about restrictions the other day, but Canada has a little bit of an issue now with getting visa to India. So we don't know when it will be resolved, if it will be resolved, but I feel like I'm getting a lot through just seeing you there. So it's very beautiful. Thank you to the drama. I have a first question, which is more global, more overarching. I don't know about you, but I find every month we have a theme. Every month I say, wow, this theme is really, really amazing. We spend a month on the theme, and then another theme comes in, and I'm still just gaining momentum on the previous theme. What is your experience? I know you're such an amazing student practicing, but what is your experience going through each of these themes every month?
How I feel is that every day it's like same flower. I'm a flower, and petal is being added. So it's becoming full. I'm not saying that even like becoming a made of solution. See if that happen or not. I definitely feel every day if we do even little bit of homework, some kind of fullness is added to you. So it's not only, it's like deeper understanding, becoming embodiment, and everyone must be changing or moving towards being that fullness every day. With whatever little we do, we are not able to do much all day, but still there is some benefit, right? Something is achieved. Something definitely becomes the part of the soul. Yeah.
Baba said these treasures that to accumulate spiritual upliftment, if you will, through the treasure of words, spiritual wisdom. So asking Avyakti now, because listening to Didi, I literally feel every time she speaks, it's as if she's giving blessings through her words. How many feel just now listening to her that there was like this blessing, something, a seed was planted that I'm definitely going to become full? How many feel this way? It was such a blessing, and I felt so empowered. And rather than thinking of what I'm lacking, or I didn't quite get all the homework done, or it's just something was definitely accumulated. And I know there's so much of Avyakti Parivar, so many of you who are so consistent in joining this journey together. So I think when Didi looks out, she sees a garden. She sees a garden, yeah, beautiful flowers. I know when we look at Didi, we see a garden, not a single flower. We see a whole bouquet. It's really beautiful. And your words are like blessings, because something you shared with me very briefly just before you left, I always like to ask for inspiration, and you shared to be easy, busy, and light. I'm sure you're long past that now and have moved on to something else, but I don't know if you remember, you said easy, busy, and light. And it was like a blessing. Like I really have felt this within myself, this stage. Easy. So many Brahmins say, I'm so busy, I'm so busy. But instead I say, I'm easy, busy, and light. Are you finding this, that there's just so much power in the words?
Whatever Baba says, if you put it in practice and become that embodiment, then definitely that becomes blessings for the soul. Yeah, I find that even, words we share with each other, because, in India, when people buy rosary for chanting, they go to Haridwar, and when they go to Haridwar, then they find they have rosaries, and some are very expensive, not because of the bead, but because it is a chanted bead. So if a rosary has been chanted 1,000 times, like some of the gurus or some of these people just sit and chant a rosary, and when that is given the price, it's much more than ordinary rosary. We say, why it's so expensive? Because it has been chanted 1,000 times. So that means there is a blessing in that bead when you are chanting and rotating. So same is Baba's words. As much we chant or churn or make it part of our practical life, and when they are spoken, then they become like blessings for everyone. So that is what we have to do in service, right?
So that's connected to another thought I was having in terms of, Baba was saying, use every treasure in a worthwhile way. I loved the promo video. It went through the different treasures. So with the power through the treasure of my mind, spiritual wisdom or knowledge through the treasure of words, etc. Do you find that you're first using the treasures on the self? Or do you immediately just start to think of, just in terms of what you just shared, using Baba's versions to become the embodiment?
But like Baba says, that you have to become full and complete. So first I have to make that treasure, my treasure from Baba. And then it's easy to share treasures, So I think that we always say Baba gives, Baba is the one. But I feel that Baba also wants us to be like him, where our capacity to share should also keep increasing. So, yeah, we have to use the treasure for the self, make our treasure full, and then we share with others. But sharing with others, if there is sun, the sun will give light, right? So it's not even sharing with others, You just be light. You just be that sun rays so that others can experience that from you. Experiencing is more important for the self and from others.
Beautiful.
Yeah, because when people come here, if 15,000 have to eat, so much activity, right? But the vibration, happiness, peaceful, love, make them feel like they are in heaven, even if they are standing in queues for half an hour to get food. Generally, it's less than 10 minutes. But like yesterday, I took class in Shantivan and sharing totally almost took 45 minutes because few hundred souls of Shantivan. But everyone was standing quietly in line, in the queue, very with lot of patience. So there is some kind of energy which motivates them to do that. Otherwise, they could say, forget about Toli. I'm not going to be standing for half an hour. But they do. They come and take Toli with lot of love. So it's interesting to see that when there is love, there is joy, there is, then you don't mind anything, right?
So I want to come back to love in a moment, but I want to ask you about one of the treasures Baba talked about. He talked about through the intellect, sharing the treasure of time. Can you unpack that? What does that mean?
Yeah, some souls were sharing because this thought was left little bit unresolved. And see, when we, yeah, I have to put it in words. You had any thoughts?
My thoughts are so primitive compared to what will come out of your mouth. I don't even want to try, but we can come back to it. I have time.
No, you share, no, first with.
Well, I don't know, just piecing it together. The intellect seems to be that part of us that can see clearly, feel clearly. And so to really understand in every moment how precious that moment is. And I wouldn't even see the intellect doesn't necessarily think, but if it's really clear and clean, it would feel in that moment or just inspire us to do in that moment or think in that moment what is going to be the best activity or expression of that moment to save time, to be so efficient and accurate and benevolent in that moment. So it's really, Baba always wants us to be, I feel, so aware. And you've talked about this. And Trikal Darshi was really, I think, kind of sort of tickling our intellects. But you've talked about not being destruction conscious, but very much in this moment. Have I made this moment the most worthwhile? And I think it's really honoring the treasure of time if the intellect is very powerful. That is my primitive churning on it. So.
No, I'm thinking that planning for the family, planning for the gathering is actually spending time, right? Let's say we want to meditate together. We want to have global yoga bhatti. How much time is spent to plan global bhatti, right? And also whether it's technically or spiritually. So it's for doing for the family, spending time for the family, right? That's what Baba meant, that when you use the treasure of time for the family, that's all.
So you've been using the treasure of time constantly for the family.
We have to do that.
Yeah. The other treasures that aren't in that little excerpt, but I feel Baba's been talking about, he's talked a lot about the treasure of drishti, as he did, vision, that you can, through drishti, I can give the treasure of transformation. of upliftment, but also coming back to love through the heart. I can give the treasure of love. And this seems really central to you right now, is the role of love, that love really is so critical. So if you want to just share a little bit about Drishti and heart.
Yeah, it's so good that I think that Baba mentioned just few of the treasures, not all. We were supposed to make list, and I'm glad that you are mentioning two. One is love, which is very important. What we finding that souls share, when they are becoming like perfect, you could feel they are going beyond. Their drishti gives so much feelings of presence of Baba. And that is lot of power. And also some kind of indication through drishti. Everything is okay, go beyond. Everything is okay, you go beyond. So like when I meet, we go and meet Dari Ratan Mohini, it's like everything is okay. Looking at her, this thought comes. And also her eyes, her drishti, really gives the feeling of contentment and, her smile on the face, that is happiness. So in those who are becoming perfect, like a few evenings we went, see Brother Brijmohan, and he looked so much, of course it was evening, night time, so they have done everything for the day. But lot of, like some quality that they go beyond now. You don't feel like talking about anything. Lot of deep silence, lot of love, So I think when we are reaching to the stage of perfection, there is more and more silence, less word, and powerful drishti, and also love through the eyes. That's what I experience.
I think that's what we're feeling from you as well.
Well,
it's very inspiring. I don't know if I have time for one more question. I've lost track. You tell me.
yeah, you can last one.
Okay. So I've noticed you've been talking a lot about the embodiment of success is having a very full stage, even the signal today. And we get souls asking, at least here in our conversations, what is the difference between success and victory?
Yeah, there is a lot of difference because success, as Baba had mentioned this time, is becoming complete, right? So in between whatever comes, you have to be victorious. Without victory, you cannot be successful. Let's say I start doing something, there are obstacles, diverse energies, but you are overcoming that. That is victory. So first there has to be victory and then success, but they are two different things. I have to be a victorious jewel, and also I have to be a successful Baba's child. Because these are very subtle things come. They're not necessarily Maya, but they could be obstacles, right? Sometimes it could be personal, sometimes from outside, but there are subtle obstacles which come. And remind yourself, I am victorious soul. You gain victory and you move towards stage of perfection. Okay.
Well, I have to share that I deeply treasured this moment. I know in general through Avyakti Parivar, Baba has found a way to really touch all of our hearts. And I'd like to invite the entire Avyakti Parivar, those here right now, to give the treasure of appreciation through gestures. Is that okay? Will everyone join me? So we do this. And we do this. We do this and this. this and this. Giving the treasure of appreciation through gestures. Really deeply appreciate this time, Didi. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
जी करता है बाबा हम पास तेरे उड़ आए, पास तेरे उड़ आए। जो पिंजरे से उड़कर पंछी नीले गगन में जाए, पास तेरे उड़ आए। जी करता है बाबा हम पास तेरे उड़ आए, पास तेरे उड़ आए। कोई शय ना भाती है अब याद घर की आती है, करे इशारा किरण तुम्हारी जैसे हमें बुलाती है। तेरी याद में समा के हम तो तुम सा ही बन जाए, पास तेरे उड़ आए, पास तेरे उड़ आए।
Om Shanti. Om Shanti, everyone. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti Vyakti Parivar. Thank you, Didi, and thank you, Judy Ben. It was a wonderful conversation, and we really benefit a lot. And as Baba heard your thought, I'm sure family, whatever they're thinking, they are being heard by Baba, and also many, many questions are being answered. So we get feedback like that, and we really thankful to whole family and to Baba and everyone. Om Shanti. And now tomorrow is Saturday, and our schedule from Amritvela 3:30 a.m. to 4:45 a.m. Meditation will start at 6 a.m. followed by Hindi Avek Murli. And tomorrow is Saturday's is Avek the children's class from 1:30 to 3 p.m. Avek the youth class from 3 to 4 p.m. Evening meditation starts at 6 p.m. followed by Hindi series, English series, Avik the journey, and chit chat as well. Okay, so now let's do Avik Murlis. Welcome to Avik the journey. Avik Murlis from 1969, speaking to the heart of an angel.
Om Shanti. This is the Avyakt Murli of the 27th of September, 1971. The revelation of truth with the power of love. What has been the result up to now? Either you have too much power in your words, or you give them too much love. Sometimes you speak very lightly, and sometimes you speak very forcefully. However, what should it be? There should be the threads of love in your every word. Then, no matter how bitter the words you speak may be, they will touch the heart. However, they will not seem bitter. They will seem to be the truth. At present, if you speak sharp words, the sharpness is also visible in your form, through which many people also say, "You people have arrogance, or you insult others." On the one hand, continue to hammer them, and on the other hand, give them love. With your image of love, they will not feel disregarded, but they will have the experience that we have mercy for souls. The feeling of disregard will be changed, and they will experience compassion. So the two have to be together. It is said that you have to have velvet slippers. So together with service, there should be a lot of mercy. And together with that, there should also be the happiness of correcting the things that are inaccurate. You have to give them everything very clearly, but with love. By your being the embodiment of love, they will experience the form of the World Mother. It's just as when a mother gives teachings using some words to her children, and yet because of the mother's love, those words are not experienced to be sharp or bitter. They understand that their mother has love for them and is only bringing them benefit. In the same way, no matter how clearly you speak to them in words, they will not experience those words to be so strong. Therefore, you have to do service whilst being equal in both forms. Only then will success in service be close. No matter where you go, be fearless. Be the embodiment of the power of truth, and go as an officer of the almighty authority, government. Go with this intoxication. Speak with this intoxication, and look at everything with this intoxication. We are the servants of that one. With this awareness, make that which is inaccurate accurate. You have to reveal the truth, not hide it. However, there has to be equality in both forms. When you see someone or when you hear something, do you see them and listen to them with the feeling of mercy, or with the aim of learning from them or copying them? The souls of today who are experiencing temporary happiness are revealed as those who have made the elements their servants. What is your stage when you see them? Those souls have been revealed on the stage as those who have made the elements their servants. And this is why we should also do the same. Or we should also bring about transformation in ourselves, just like they have. If you have this thought, what would you call that? Do the children of the bestower ever copy beggars? No matter how much pomp and splendor those souls have in front of you, yet in the future, they will be revealed in the form of beggars. All these souls have taken a few drops of power from the children of the bestower. They took a few drops of power from you. And the result of these few drops is that they are able to see the elements as their servants. However, on seeing those who have taken just a few drops, what do the children of the ocean become? They become impressed. In just a short while, all of them will bow down at your feet. They will be anxious to bow down. To be continued. Om Shanti. Use every treasure in a worthwhile way and become an embodiment of success. Ignorant of the knowledge of desires. In order to be constantly successful and to be an embodiment of success, make your stage that of being ignorant of the knowledge of desires. If you are not an embodiment of success, you will not be able to make the thoughts of other souls successful. Those who are not full will definitely have desires, because it is only when you become complete that you have the stage of being ignorant of the knowledge of desires.
हर खजाने को सफल कर सफलता मूरत बनो। इच्छा मात्रम अविद्या। सदा सक्सेसफुल वह सफलता मूर्त बनने के लिए अपनी स्टेज इच्छा मात्रम अविद्या की बनाओ। अगर स्वयं सफलता मूर्त नहीं होंगे तो अनेक आत्माओं के संकल्प को सफल नहीं कर सकेंगे। जो संपन्न नहीं उसकी इच्छाएं जरूर होंगी, क्योंकि संपन्न होने के बाद ही इच्छा मात्रम अविद्या की स्टेज आती है। ओम शांति।
बस कुछ पल की बात है, फिर घर चलना साथ है। हाथ में हाथ तुम्हारे बाबा, प्यार की बरसात है। संगम युग में संग में तेरे हर पल मिलन मनाए। पास तेरे उड़ आए, पास तेरे उड़ आए। अंबर से भी पार है, मणियों का गार है। परम शांति विश्राम यहाँ पर, ज्योति का भंडार है। परमानंद सुधा नैनों से वसुधा पर छलकाए। पास तेरे उड़ आए, जी करता है बाबा हम पास तेरे उड़